Welcome, friends, to the wild and wonderful world of knitting an emotional support chicken. My knitting group for the month of February is practicing self-love and self-care for the Valentine's Day season by knitting ourselves these emotional support chickens that have been going around. And I'm a little obsessed with them. I think it is a fantastic idea. I think it is so cute. So that is what we are doing today. It is February 1st. So I chose my yarn and I cast on. These are all just various random worsted acrylics that I had in my stash. We'll see how they work out. Half of them, more than half of them, are sparkly. I figure this light pink will be the main color, this darker pink will be for the striping, and then I can figure out what to do with the rest of the colors, or if I change my mind for the beak and the dangly chin thing. So I don't know. I'm going to see how far I can get this evening. And I'm excited to drag you along, willingly or not, on this emotional support chicken journey. All right, well, here we have Ziggy modeling the first feathers of my emotional support chicken. Now, tomorrow I will be knitting the second side of the feathers. My understanding is it goes on this side and you seam it together, and then I think you knit the rest of the chicken flat. Too early to say if it's cute or not. I mean, I think we all know that it's going to end up being cute, but this is the first few feathers. I'm gonna have to come up with a really cute name for my little chicken. I'll keep you posted if anything pops into my head, but you can see some of the sparkles a little bit. I might actually choose to mix up colors A and B for the body. I don't know. We'll have to see how the mood strikes me when I pick this up again tomorrow. Here I am with an update. It is Saturday, February 3rd, I believe. And this is where I am on my chicken. So you can see I was able to knit both sides of the feathers. I single crocheted them together as instructed, and then I did a stripe, and now I am onto the body. And you can see this yarn is sparkly too, but you can actually see the sparkles a little bit better on the darker pink. So this is the alternating contrast color that I have, and what this will look like eventually is you're going to, I believe, fold it in half like this, and there's your chicken butt. It is going to be really cute. I was told it was gigantic, and I don't know why I didn't think that would be the case, or I just didn't believe it till I saw it, or what is happening, but it is quite large. But I love it. I think she's going to be beautiful, and I don't tend to make multiples of things that I've made unless it's like a muscle burrow or socks or something like that. I might have to make multiple chickens in the coming year. We'll see how she turns out, but right now she's bringing me a lot of sparkly goodness, joy. All right, y'all, it is Friday, February 16th, and as you can see, I have taken a little break from knitting, who I have now lovingly named Knitilda. At this point, I have talked about her a little bit on my latest episode of Beer Knits, so if you watch that, you will know that I did all of these short rows. I can talk today. It's Friday. You can tell I'm brain dead. So I finished all of the short row shaping up here, and now it is time to start knitting on her belly. So the way this is going to work is she will get folded in half like this. And this kind of will come underneath her. And then, so there will be a section up here and a section underneath for her belly. And then you do her head and her beak. So that's where I am. I have a long weekend this weekend. Hooray for President's Day. So we'll see how far I get. But right now I am jonesing to knit on a pair of socks that I'm working on from my February Yarnable, and also a Taylor Swift themed hat that I started using Ruby and Rose's yarn. But I might get to this because it knits up really quick. So I'm thinking I just, work my way through it and try to get it done as much as possible. It is, like I said, it's February 16th. So we're actually going out to dinner tonight for Valentine's Day, which means I probably won't get a lot of knitting done tonight, but we'll see. Like I said, this one is actually pretty mindless, all things considered, and I do think she's coming out really well. So I just wanted to provide a quick update and let you know that yes, I have worked on her, but she has taken a little bit of a back seat while I work on some other projects. All right, well, here she is. Well, and here Dexter is. I get Dex. Come on, here you go. I, as predicted, didn't get any work on her done really on Friday night, but I did get work on her done on Saturday morning and today, which is Sunday the 18th. And her body is done. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw her in the wash to get these dirty spots from the yarn out, which I still have no idea really where they came from. And then while she is washing and drying, I'm going to knit her little accessories, like the thing that goes on top of her head and the thing that goes on her neck, and try to find some safety eyes that look really cute on her. And then we have tomorrow off for President's Day, so that's what I'm going to attempt to do that. We will see how that turns out, I suppose, but I don't know. I think she is really adorable. She's really quite big, which is maybe not surprising, but also a little surprising. She's going to be massive, and I love everything about it, and I guess Dexter does too. So without further ado, I'm going to do something with her. I don't know what, but well, I guess she has been claimed. All right, here we are on President's Day with all of the knitting done on Natilda, my emotional support chicken, who just happens to be hanging out with my emotional support Pomeranian. I put her in the wash yesterday. Well, more like my husband put her in the wash yesterday before we headed out to visit my family, and she is so soft. I cannot begin to describe what a good idea that was to give her a little bit of a bath before I sewed her together. So she went in the washer and the dryer, and she is super soft. Then I took her out and gave her some random safety eyes I had laying around. I decided to go with the blue because she is beautiful. She is a beautiful chicken. And then this morning I made her the thing on her head, which has a name, and this dangly thing here. And then after I finished that, I realized, oh, there is still more knitting to be done. So you actually knit a separate tummy for her to go underneath. So this will go here, which is what makes her a little bit of a chunk. So I'm in love with her so far. I can't wait to go ahead and stuff her, which I'm going to do right now. We're going to sew and stuff and see how that turns out. Again, she is looking beautiful, but I am excited to get her done. I feel like she's been languishing this month, and she shouldn't, because it is a very, very, very easy knit. So let's go ahead and get her done. Well, here she is. Natilda is finished. Her head is crooked and her eyes are lopsided. So clearly she is perfect. Her tummy is a little distended. She ate too many carbs today, but honestly, she's kind of adorable, and I'm gonna go hang out with her for the rest of the day and work on some of my remaining knitting projects that I'm ready to get off the needles. She is adorable. I used, I don't know, 1 1/4 bags of stuffing to get her to this place, and it just seemed like it would never end. She probably could do with more stuffing, to be honest, but I figured if I'm gonna lay on her, she's probably going to get the stuffing moved around anyway. So it is what it is. I am in love. I'm really happy that I did a different color on her tummy just to add a little bit of interest. And other than that, she is a sparkling, crooked, lopsided disaster, and I love her. So 10 out of 10 would recommend knitting yourself an emotional support chicken, especially if you have a bunch of scraps. I think she would look beautiful, and I've seen other chickens look beautiful knit with a bunch of fingering weights held double, triple, even maybe some bulkier weights to make her like just massive, I guess. But yeah, she's really versatile, and I think she would look great with just some random scrap yarns held together as well. So yeah, there is Natilda ready to take on the day and more likely my week at work that is about to be kind of terrible. So I hope she enjoys watching me spiral out of control. If you have knit a Natilda, or an emotional support chicken, I should say, let me know if you have, or if you have plans to make one. They're ridiculously fun. I just think she's so cute, and I would love to see yours.